Listen up, folks. If you're tired of the same old generic drinkware, wallets, knives, it's time to step up your game with Bourbon Mountain Productions.
Get that shit out of here. That's right. We're talking custom laser engraved tumblers, badass knives, leather wallets, and more. All personalized your way.
Birthdays, weddings, corporate gifts, or maybe just want to flex on your friends with one-of-a-kind design, we got you covered.
And let me tell you, this ain't no cheap, slap-together nonsense. No. Bourbon Mountain Productions uses high-quality material, precision engraving, and, most importantly, bourbon's blood, sweat, and caffeine-fueled determination to make every product perfect.
Big emphasis on that caffeine fuel, by the way. And the best part, you can design your own custom piece right now at bourbonmountain.com. Just hop on, use a customizer, and we'll take care of the rest.
Support small business. Get a product that actually lasts. And tell them the 44th Parallel Podcast sent you.
That's Bourbon Mountain Productions, where custom meets craftsmanship. Now, let's get into the show.
Yeah. From coast to coast, where the truth cuts deep, we ride the line where the shadows creep. It's Goody and Bourbon, mic in hand, dropping facts they don't want you to understand. Fire exits in the back, watch them spark that flame. Producer on the boards, never playing no games. Unfiltered, uncensored, we speak what's real. At the 44th Parallel, you know the deal. Welcome to the edge, where the lines get blurred, where the loud get heard and the silence burns. You're tuned to the truth, raw with no mask. It's the 44th Parallel Podcast.
Hey, yo, what is going on, everybody? And welcome back to the 44th Parallel Podcast. How are we doing, Bourbon?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic, buddy. Sorry. We're late. It's my fault, as per the usual. I made it work.
It's all right.
Welcome in, everybody. Chicken Lady Persnickety. Doc Holiday with the follow. Appreciate that. Also, badass name.
Let's go. Appreciate that, Doc Holiday.
Die Hard sent me. What a W guy, isn't he?
W guy. That Die Hard, let me tell you.
Welcome in Ghosty Ghost with Blip. Who? What's up, boys? Wait. We're
Pause.
How long, Ghost?
3.
Is it Die Hard's day? He thinks so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure. Today's the day.
Yep.
The Die Hard comes on the 44th Parallel.
I mean, we'll see. Did you send him the link?
I kind of thought Blair was going to do that, I'll be honest.
Well, I guess how about this? Without any further ado, let's see if the guy's here. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Die Hard 2.
VIG.
Mode with the cheat code soul, crack the mic like a keyboard stole. Kill cam clean, never miss that shot. He the glitch in the game that you wish you got. Spawn and rage, no pause, no shame. Hardwired brain out playing the frame. Twitch on fire, chat screaming insane. VIG just body the game.
VIG, bang, die hard in the place. Blow the roof off like a boom grenade. VIG, let it play. 44 flame, very important gamers got legendary game. VIG
Well, yeah, Diehard. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, boys? Wow. That was impressive. Jesus Christ, man.
Hey, welcome to the 44th parallel, baby.
Thank you. Wow. You got the gray in my chins and W. that was dope. that was awesome. Wow.
Are you not proud of the gray in the chins?
Oh no, I embrace the gray. I embrace it.
You know, all these beautiful people that you brought over too. Look at this.
Yeah, you see that?
What's up, chicken people? How we doing? First time chatter. Ace Senna. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
you did.
Sure. What we got here? Yo, Dingleberry, what's good, my guy? How you doing, buddy?
Dingleberry.
Appreciate that follow, Ace. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We are about to start diving in.
Yo, chicken people with the 100 biddies.
What?
Let's
With
go.
the biddies?
This is for you.
Drop them out, but let me see them biddies. Gonna take a long look at those Tego biddies. Throwing a lot, but throwing about 50. Come on, let me gander it in biddies.
That's Mr. Chicken right there. Chicken husband to the chicken lady. Shout outs to him.
Much love.
Appreciate you, Mr. Chicken. Absolutely appreciate it so much. So this is gonna be a good day. I've been looking forward to this episode for a very long time, and a lot of it has to go with just all the people that love you, Die Hard. There's a lot of people out there that just they're all over you. They say nothing but absolutely great things, and can't wait.
Appreciate that. Wow, that's awesome. To be loved by many, that's pretty freaking dope. Damn. I like to hear that. Jesus. W's all over. Thank you.
So, Goody, why don't we go ahead and start us off?
Let's do it.
Well, let's dive in.
So Die Hard, we start every podcast the same. Who is Die Hard?
Oh boy. Good question. Collective wholesome dude from New York, Brooklyn, New York. Started streaming back in 2013, just after Justin switched over to Twitch. Just a guy that's been streaming with his Xbox with a bunch of buddies and, you know, trying to grow on Twitch. But back then, trying to grow on Twitch is totally different than it is now in 2025. 2013 to 2025, totally different. But yeah, I'm just a wholesome guy. Love to meet people. I'm very sociable. Love to grow with others. You know, just a New Yorker that's open to everyone, any and everyone.
Goody, I don't know if this is. Hold on, we're gonna swap this up for today. Just
There we go.
there we go. Fixed. So okay, so does Die Hard not give you like the high school gym coach, like almost like hidden counselor feel? You know, like everybody goes to that guy for advice, even though he's not actually the counselor.
Yep. I can 100% see that.
So what did you do? What did you do before going into Twitch? Like what you took, you know, what you swapped to Twitch for? What were you doing before Twitch to give you that same thing you're doing now?
Before I got on Twitch, I was just gaming with the same people from the OG online gaming. When I was just OG Xbox Live. That kicked off back in 2001, and I was always keep playing with the same people, same group of friends, same, you know, my family, and I was like, hey, you know what? We have some funny situations, funny moments that happen in our sessions, it would be cool to broadcast this to the world on the internet. Once 2013 hit, it was just, took the Xbox 360 over and was just like, you know what? We do a lot of things in our community that I think we can actually grow if we put ourselves out there on the internet and bring in newcomers into this community and build upon what we have already. Because I've been gaming with the same people for 20 plus years. So remember, Xbox Live came out 2001. It's like, you know what? If we could broadcast this on the internet, meet new people, and grow upon that, that'd be awesome. So that's what we did.
20 that's actually a feat because I get a lot of guys I used to play with when the Xbox first went live, and I can't find anybody. Nobody from the old days, what we call.
Really? Wow.
Like I see their name up there, but they'll never be online. So either they created new accounts, or we just kind of lost touch, or we just play on different schedules now. But yes, it's been a while since I played with anybody that was pre-2012.
It's wild because I game with the same people since 2001. Now I'm gaming with their kids. We're at the point where they're in their mid 40s, right? And now I'm gaming with their teenage kids. So it's wild like that. Like, yeah, I used to game with your dad before you was even born. So, or your mom. It's crazy.
Continuing that lineage of gamers. It's actually pretty awesome.
Uncle Die Hard. There it goes.
I do have a very important question for the very important gamer, Die Hard, right here. There was a little debate going on earlier, so I just gotta triple verify. You say you're from Brooklyn, New York, so you are American.
Yes. Yes. That's funny because I was that you? Were you messing with me? Was that you earlier in the chat? I was like, somebody was asking me, oh, so you are American. I'm like, yeah.
That was Granddad's gravy. And then him and I were going back and forth for a second.
He was trolling me. Professional troll. Yeah, he was trolling me. Gotcha. All right, now I remember. Yeah, you were there for that? That's wild. Wow.
So how'd you come up with the name Die Hard?
You know what? That's funny you asked me that. Good question. Dreamcast days was when I first got online, start doing online gaming. Sega Dreamcast. And setting up an online account to play NFL 2K1 or 2. And I'm looking around, I'm like, I don't know what the hell to call myself. So I'm looking around, stack of DVDs all over the floor. And I see the Die Hard movie cover, Bruce Willis, Die Hard 1. And I'm like, yo, you know what? That's it. I'm going with that. I'm going to go with the Die Hard. Yeah, that works. We're going to go with Die Hard 2K. We'll go with that. Since we're playing NFL 2K, let's go with Die Hard 2K. And that was like 98. So I went with that name since for over 20 years now. Yeah, over 20 years. Jesus.
That's a big Die Hard fanatic. Are you as well?
Love the movies.
Yeah. Do you consider them a Christmas movie?
Yes. Yes. Don't let nobody else tell you otherwise. It's a Christmas movie, period.
Oh,
don't let nobody else tell you.
Here we go again.
Exactly.
Did you ever see the roast with Bruce Willis?
I did not. I did.
They actually asked him. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
What'd he say?
It is not.
Bruce.
And I quote, "It's a fucking Bruce Willis movie." So I'm going to give it to him on that one. He was entitled. He's the only one entitled to actually hit that answer. But I'm with you.
Dang, man. I'm gonna have to find out on YouTube, bro.
Yeah, it was a good one.
got rated.
Yeah, we
Is that-
did. Welcome
Wow.
again. Yes, I am a woman.
Let's go. Welcome, man.
Prove yourself in. Rain, rain, make 'em remember you. Push through hell and rain, rain, I will remember you. Rain.
Man, welcome in.
Welcome in, Raiders. Let's go.
Yes, I am a woman. I appreciate. We appreciate. We all appreciate that. Beautiful, Raid. How was your stream? Why you answer that? I think I know why you're here. Welcome in, and we're going to continue this interview with Die Hard. Such a dub, yes. Such a dub.
Gonna
I
learn
like
today.
it, man.
Appreciate those check-ins.
Being under. You know what? I rarely hop into Die Hard stream without seeing a few of familiar faces that's in here. And that's awesome to see every single time. And that's like a really cool thing when we do these shows. You always see the community that follows along and really supports. And you guys are all massive dubs. Welcome in, Walters.
Big W's all around.
Yeah, see, I went off script with the Die Hard film movie thing. I had another follow-up question. Now I completely forgot. It'll come to me.
Bruce Willis surprised me with that answer. Wow. Wow. Okay.
Does it though? Does it? Because I mean, if you know Bruce Willis, you know the type of person.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. Okay.
but yeah, I would. It's always been a Christmas movie to me. At least the first one. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Nope, all good. So, Die Hard, tell us one memory from your childhood that still makes you laugh to this day.
Memory from my childhood that makes me laugh until this day. Oh man. Be cooking right now.
One man with the 200 biddies.
Let's go.
Appreciate you so big.
Drop 'em out, well, let me see them biddies. Gonna take a long look at those Tego biddies. Throwing a lot, but throwing about 50. Come on, let me gander it in biddies.
Moment that made me laugh from my childhood. I'm gonna have to go back in 1996. I think it was 95, 96. Summer, week of my birthday, mom and dad came home with a little console that's made by, people that make the Sony Walkmans, the Sony headphones. And I can't remember the name of the store. But she came home with the PlayStation 1 and gave it to us, along with Crash Bandicoot. She didn't know what the heck it was. Somebody told her to buy it. It's the hottest new item out. It's going to sell like hotcakes. She came home with it, gave it to us. And I'm like, we got the N64 over here. Like, what is that? What the heck is that? And I laughed my butt off because she spent, I don't know, $200-$300 on something and gave it to us and didn't even know what the hell she was getting into. I found that to be funny that at the time I didn't know what the price of it. I was a kid. I didn't go into you don't care about money when you're a kid. But I just found it funny that my parents, who are not cultured about video games, buying us a console, feeding into our addiction, our hobby, and giving us something like this. W parents, but I just found it funny. She didn't even know what the heck it was. She didn't know if it was a music player. She didn't know it was another video game. But W mom and Dad for making that happen and getting us a PlayStation 1. And yeah, that's something that I still find funny to this day. And like, you remember when you bought us the PlayStation 1? You didn't know what the heck you were
idea
doing.
what it was about.
Jesus.
All those biddies, you guys are amazing. You guys don't have to do that at all.
Yeah, definitely not needed. So much appreciated.
Y'all got a hype train going and everything.
Let's go.
Wild. Thank you guys so much. Let's go.
Drop 'em out, well, let me see them biddies. Gonna take a long look at those Tego biddies. Throwing a lot, but throwing about 50. Come on, let me gander it in biddies.
Sorry, it's hard not to dance with that.
Super generous people. You gotta love them. Gotta love them.
Super, super generous.
Love every single one of them.
Fire with the gifted.
Let's go. You guys are going crazy. Appreciate that gifted sub.
Thank you for the sub we rise. With your fire fueling our highs. Let it burn, no goodbyes. Together we touch the skies.
Dr. Smeeble, Texas Tire Slayer. What's going on, baby?
What's up, Smeeple? How you doing, brother?
No, before we get too far off track here, I got to roll back. How did you enjoy Crash Bandicoot? Since
Loved it, man.
apparently
Loved it, bro.
A lot of people here were too young to remember the PlayStation 1.
Wow. My age is showing. Okay.
Not what we
No,
thought.
that is what you guys have been saying.
It happened before we were born.
Crash Bandicoot, orange marsupial platformer. Come on, guys. Blue short pants. Like, great platforming, man. Like it changed. Come on, when the rock boulder's coming at you and you're running away towards the screen, and come on, moments like that in gaming. Come on, that influenced a lot, man. That, and the person who grew up loving platformers, love Crash Bandicoot. Always gonna be in here.
Right up there with Spyro.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Sure. What else was there? I think there was one more with that, wasn't there? There was like a
It was Crash, it was Spyro, it was in Mario and Luigi, the Mario Brothers games. So many platformers back in the day, brother.
Too late for that.
I think they didn't come to PlayStation 2. I think they didn't come to PlayStation 2. But we had a
Massively W games. They were
yes, absolutely. Love me some Crash Bandicoot.
Yo, what's going on, Tech? Welcome in, Pyro.
Boys are here.
boys.
Go.
So if your life ended up being a movie, what would the title be?
Wow, that's a good question. Damn, you guys have hit me hard with these. I feel like I have to study for this. Wow. I don't want to say that. That's kind of cheesy. Bruce Willis already did that. I'd probably say something like if I was a star in a movie, I'd probably say something like damn, that's a good question, man. You caught me off guard with that one.
You need a second to think about it?
Yeah, give me a second to think about that one.
Okay.
Let's see.
Evil with the raid. Let's go.
Go.
Appreciate you guys.
Prove yourself in. Rain, make them remember you. Push through hell and rain, I will remember you. Rain.
Appreciate y'all coming in. Let's go. Bobby, Evil, Juicy, how y'all doing? How was the stream, Evil? Man,
Let's go.
amazing. That's what we like to hear. Still pondering? Got it locked in there, Die Hard.
Yeah, if you had to come up with a movie name, I'd probably call it Die Hard. The Very Important Gamers, The Come Up. I'd probably call it that. It'd be like, there we go. Yeah, it'd probably be the come up from from the start, from the bottom to here. Yeah, building the community up. Very Important Game is The Come Up. That's probably what I would call it.
Follow-up question: how many movies are going to be in that series?
Ooh, I like that.
It'd probably be a three play series, 3 videos, 3 movies.
You can't just stop with one.
Nah, you can't. Gotta be.
You don't want to do like 7. You know, that's just anything more than 3 is too much, says he.
Exactly.
So even knows what she's talking about.
So Die Hard, who has been your biggest influence through life?
Biggest influence through life? Wow. My dad. He's my big influence in life. He's I've been riding his back since day one and watching him become the man that he is, and now I follow his footsteps and become the man that I am. He's always told me, you want something, you have to go out and go get it. Work hard for it. Don't just stand around looking for handouts. Always respect women. Always stand up for yourself. And whatever you need to get done, you make sure that you get it done. And always don't think about just today. Think about tomorrow, next week, a month from now. Always plan for the future. And I love and respect that man for that. And I'm thankful to still have him to this day.
What's the biggest thing that he's taught you that you think?
Biggest thing he's taught me is to be responsible for yourself and always think and plan before you take action. I'm gonna go with that with my dad. He's always made me use this before I do anything.
Pops dropping knowledge.
Now, on the flip side, what's something that people would be surprised to know about you?
Oh, man. Surprised to know about me? Well, I think I made it known at the start of this year. I like to keep it clean around me. Something that I've been working on. I like to keep it PG. Like, I'm not with profanity. I'm not with disrespect, stuff like that. Like, it just kind of crushes me sometimes when I go into other people's streams. They shout me out and they see clips of me from 8 years ago and they see me cussing and I look at the screen. I'm just like, I need to delete that. Got to get rid of that. But this is something they just get surprised. It's like, you're PG, you don't cuss? I was like, nah, I don't. I try not to. I try to keep it clean at all times. It's just something that I want to better myself, something I want to do in 2025 and beyond. Like, I like to keep it clean. I like, straight edge. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I just like to keep it clean all the way through. A lot of people didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't.
You know that.
And I think that makes a lot more sense now. Why he looks like the high school gym teacher / counselor. It's starting to fit. It's starting to fit. Ace says, "Imagine Die Hard High though."
That's funny. And Ace knows me for a very long time. He's known me for since 2007. He knows me. Hi, he's coming to visit next week. I gotta clean up the room for you, buddy. But he knows me. He's like, imagine if you was to drink. Imagine if you was to smoke. Negative, boss. I just can't. I like to have a clear mind. Can't think with that. Nothing against anybody who does. It's just my preference.
No offense taken.
Yeah, not at all.
Okay.
We changed the name Fire? No, sir. The Watermelon Man. Yep, we're locking that back one in. So, what's your guilty pleasure outside of gaming?
My guilty pleasure outside of gaming. I like helping the youth, the youngs, like my nephew, a girlfriend's daughter. I like to teach them, like, of course, everybody has a hobby of gaming, right? We're all gamers at the end of the day, right? I like to teach the youth, the youngins, on like gaming, taking it to the next level, like building PCs. Like at the end of the day, I'm a nerd, so I like to spread my knowledge onto them and help them learn. Like just a couple of weeks ago, I just helped my girlfriend's daughter build her very first computer. She's age 13, autistic, and she's like, "It's going to be a challenge for you to do that with her." I was like, "I'm ready. I'm game. I think this is something that she needs to learn." So, after 4 hours, we put it together, and I said, "Hey, this is amazing that you got to do this. I'm glad you got to learn it. You could probably make this a career out of it growing up, make a job out of it. And you could say to your friends, like, hey, I built my own computer. I did that. He helped me do this. Even when I'm not here, she'll always remember that. Same thing with my nephews, building this first computer, shipping it out to Jersey. Like, I think just working with the youth and, spreading my knowledge with them, I would say that's my guilty pleasure, dude. Yeah.
What's that?
It's the cute girl, DoorDash girl. Hey, man, I'm still on the market. I'm Ghost. I'm working on it, man. I'm dating, bro. I just, 2 dates so far. Same chick. Keep rooting for me, bro. I'm still doing it, dude. That's for you, Ghosty. Yeah, they're asking me questions too in the chat. That's wild. Okay, that's wild.
We usually wait until near the end of the show to go ahead with guest questions. But
Okay.
if anything's pressing, we'll pop it up on the screen.
Gotcha. Okay, because I just saw it on the screen. I didn't know what was going on. Gotcha. Okay.
Questions, your honor. Appreciate you there. Ghosty Ghost.
Yep.
Welcome in, Twiggy.
Twiggy, what's
Blackjacks.
going on? That part. So if you could spend one day with any historical figure, who would you pick and why?
Could spend a day with any. They didn't, even if they're deceased. Anyone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dr. Martin Luther King. Dr. King, bro. That's definitely my pick.
Elaborate a little bit more on that.
Yeah, I feel like I could learn a lot from him, on what he's done for the culture. I feel like a lot of people, like Ace Center in the chat right now, a lot of things that I do, I get compared to him, and I was like, man, that's nice to be compared to a legendary figure like that, because I would love to meet him in person and learn from him. Like being able to forgive, forget, move forward, keep yourself with a positive attitude. That's a person that I would, I look up to and would love to meet in person. Like I'm inspired by him, by his work.
Absolutely.
And we're going all over the board here. Just
Yep.
we're just loosening you up right now. All right. What's your biggest irrational fear?
My biggest irrational fear? Water. Like just being out in open water. I can't swim. And yeah, the big guy right here can't swim. Yeah. So being out in open water, whether it be at amusement parks with waters, splish splash, any of that stuff, big pools with 15 feet, like water. This guy right here, he's scared of water. That now you know.
He's saying like he's out. I'm over here hiding that shit. So like you're talking like you just because you can't swim.
Can't swim. Like dude, I go in the pool, I don't float, I just sink. I just go down to the bottom water. Like it's just a big fear of mine. So I just when anything involving water, unavailable. Mm-mm.
So anything like you're probably deeper than you are, right?
Say that again.
Anything deeper than you are?
Anything deeper than yeah.
Okay.
Or it's gonna, anything that has like water currents pushing you and stuff like that. Like
I just had to clear that up because as a fellow person who is also scared of certain type of water things, everybody's gonna grind you. You say that out in the open, everybody's like, "Oh, I'm gonna give you a bottle of water, but don't be scared." And it's like, dude, and then they run you dry the rest of the time. So I'm right there with you, buddy. You're not alone. I don't think it's irrational. Okay? My opinion.
Gotcha.
Like Bourbon was saying, we're kind of going all over the place right now, getting you nice and warmed up. So, Die Hard, how do you personally define success?
The way I define success is being consistent and keep doing what you're doing, looking at growth around you, looking at the changes that you made as you progressing. Those are the main things that I look at, the viewpoints I look at as success. Like when I built my community, Very Important Gamers, we went from like 6 guys kicking the bucket, talking on voice chat, to now running a Discord since 2017 and having hundreds of people come into the Discord wanting to play, keeping and making them keep coming back, like keeping that connection, keeping that friendship, and building upon that. Friendships turn into brotherhoods, sisterhoods. Like just keep building upon on what you're doing. Like going from a friendship to considering that person a brother or sister to you, I think that defines of like on your growth on what you're doing. Like I said, gaming with the same people for about 20 years now. They're bringing in their friends, bringing in their husbands and wives, and their kids are now gaming in the community and stuff like that. I think I'm proud of the community I helped build, and I define the success on being consistent with this, and keep going. No, I don't take breaks. I just keep going.
Consistency.
Exactly.
And you've been super consistent. You did not too long ago. It was like 30 straight days?
Yeah. It was back in February. Yeah, I was just like, what, I got to keep going because we're getting 100 follows each month. Like I'm liking the numbers I'm seeing. I can't stop now. I got to keep going. Yeah, there's no days for breaks. Like if I'm doing this 3-hour streams or at least an hour, you got to keep going. I'm riding momentum train, and I'm going to keep going with it until eventually I can't. So, but I'm going to keep doing it.
Never going to be content with where you're just sitting at, right?
Exactly.
So, if money wasn't a factor, what would you be doing right now?
Well, money's not a factor now, but I would still be doing the same thing I'm doing today, Bourbon. gaming is my hobby, it's my passion, it's my love, it's my escape, it's my getaway. I still work my job 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week. When I get out of there and hit that punch out button, I'm ready to go have some fun. So when I get on here, I'm looking to do a 3-4 hour stream just to have, kick it, get away from everything, all the BS that we deal with as human beings. After I do my adulting, I like to get on here and kick it with this community right here. I don't have it where I can call a friend and, hey, let's go shoot some pool or let's go to the bar, and it's not like that. And that's something that I'm working on. I need to work on that. But having this community that I'm a part of, all these friendships that I build with, these bonds, I look forward to that. Man, I can't wait to get off work to do some gaming with Tech the God, or I can't wait to get on and hang out with Walters. Like, those are friendships that I build upon with those guys, and I look forward to talking to them every day.
Would you prefer not having to go to work and just kicking it with the boys all day long? Or else?
I don't think so, Bourbon, because I think that would drive me kind of insane. Like, if I'm not doing something other than streaming, gaming, I have to have something else to keep the mind busy.
Yeah. Okay, so you're good with balance, right?
Yeah, exactly. A little bit here, a little bit over there. Yeah.
So chicken people with the 200 biddies, appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Drop them out, well, let me see them biddies. Gonna take a long look at those Tego biddies. Throwing a lot, but throwing about 50. Come on, let me gander it in biddies.
You've seen it a couple times. Thankfully for all these beautiful people that's thrown in the biddies. How crazy do I look in that video? I'm just saying. Like, do you see how weird that is?
You're right, bro. You're right. You're right. As long as they're not taking screenshots of you and making gifts out of you, and you're doing all right. Because they do that to me. You're doing all right. You're doing all right.
We got him too, brother.
Oh, yeah, we got Tech pretty good too, by the way. It's just, he's got us blasting over the car radio. Sorry, buddy. Hopefully the speakers are okay. Yeah. What are you doing? Stop! I don't want to see you on the screen if you're in the car driving. Oh no, buddy. Very good.
All right. So you kind of just talked about, after you work, come home and streaming and gaming and hanging out with the community is your way to unwind and relax. So aside from that, what is your favorite thing to do to unwind and relax?
Favorite thing to do to unwind, relax, besides gaming and streaming, probably be to spend time with my girlfriend's daughter. I like to kick it with her because she reminds me a lot of me at a young age, and I like to chop it up, talk, because I'm a people person. I like to chop it up with her and her mom, but spend a lot of time with the kids, my nephews, as well. I have twin autistic nephews. I like to get in their space and mess around with them and get to know them, watch them develop, watch them grow. Because me being in my mid-40s, I don't have children of my own, but it's good to see watching all these little people around me and watching them develop and grow up to be who they are as a person. So I'd say probably spending time with family, friends. Yeah, family, friends. I'll probably say that.
Have you taught her anything that just got her like straightened away with video games right off bat? Something that she was missing.
Oh yeah, I've got her to look. Video games are fun, but outside of video games, there's got to be other stuff that you want to be into. You said that you like track, I'm pretty sure there's a track team. You like music, there's a band team. You got to get into that. Now I got her playing the saxophone. I had a 13-year-old playing the saxophone. It's annoying at times, but hey, get the kid into something, you know?
Going to that balance, which you need in life. You do. A lot of people say they want to go out there and play video games all day long. And anybody that does, there's actually a little bit of there's a big issue with that. I don't know how to say it. You're not whole that way. You need to be able to find that balance of, people say work-life balance all the time. You need that, I guess, at least work ethic balanced life. How about that? Because
Absolutely. Can I say something, Bourbon? For the folks that say that, hey, you're lucky, you get to work remote, you work from home, that must be awesome, that must be cool. Yeah, it's cool at first, but I'm telling you now, if I could be able to go work in a building and socialize with others and be around people, I would trade that in a heartbeat because I miss that. Being in the office space, talking to people during the break, I miss that stuff, man. Being able to socialize with others. Like I said, I keep saying this before, I'm a social butterfly. I like to talk and communicate with others. Whether that be on the internet, or whether that be in person. You need to have a social life. And I try to hang out in these people's streams and get to know them. I don't care what you're playing. I'm coming in there to talk with you, to hang out with you, to get to know you, to vibe with you, build with you. So, yeah, that's I miss that, Bourbon. I miss we shut down the building down here after COVID. Everybody's working remote. Love my job, been there for 10 years, but I would rather be in a workspace, meeting, greeting, and talking with others. In a heartbeat, I'll trade that.
Yep. For the last few years, I've been working in my shop.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of in the same boat, working at home. And then, just recently going ahead and actually extending myself out to Twitch, as of last year. And that was something that was deeply needed. Because I didn't have really anything social outside of, 2 good friends and my family. When Twitch came, it was like, holy crap, I needed this. I recently got out of the office, hence the reason why I was so late today. But I've been working a little bit outside, and that, like what you're saying, makes perfect sense, because even though I was communicating with lots of people on Twitch, it still wasn't quite enough. You still need that I guess what you would call it, the touch, the IRL, the within 6 feet distance kind of rule. You gotta be able to communicate with something that's I'm not saying not real, but like in real life. It makes a difference. It does. But each one has its really good aspects. Okay, so what was the moment that you absolutely knew for sure that you wanted to be a streamer? Can you remember that singular event or that moment in time?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I could tell you that. My good buddy Alex, he's just like, yo, dude, your demeanor. He spoke, he just spoke with me. He had to talk with me. He's like, yo, dude, we play Splinter Cell, we play all these great co-op games and stuff like that. Your demeanor, the way you talk about video games and the passion that you have for video games, the way you talk with people, you would be great if you started streaming, dude. Like, get your little Logitech camera, whatever it takes, build your gaming computer, whatever, buy a pre-built, whatever it takes, get on there and get in front of the camera, bro. Like, you need to be on the front of the camera, because like, just listening to you talk, like, we don't even care about what you're playing. Just listening to you talk and vibing with people, you just got the chill, mellow tone about you, and you'd be good for streaming. And to this day, buddy of mine's Alex, he I look back to him and I say he was right. He was right. I agree with him. It's people who come into my stream, they don't care what the hell I'm playing. They just want to vibe out with me, Bourbon. Goody, they just want to talk. Sometimes they do a hype train just to stop me from playing the game, just to talk. It's crazy, man.
You do have exceptional charismatic skills,
Oh, 100%.
and you literally just did one of the biggest things that a lot of people do miss out. You just did. It's calling people out by their name. It draws people, attention right there immediately. And then on top of that, you also got the biggest thing I'm like really a fan of is when I do a lot of lurking and I'm listening, is the dun like that thing you do. It's like, oh, he was making a point. Yeah, that thing right there. That is epic.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing that?
Been doing that for about 4 years now. Ace Sinners in the chat. He put me on to that and said you should do that as like an exclamation mark, like as a point of when you say something. Like you should make that your thing. Like you're putting the hammer down, period, whenever you say something. When you have something, say something in demeanor and you mean it, make that a part of your stream. And it's been with me ever since.
The diehard gavel.
Yeah.
It's all she wrote. Bang, bang.
Yeah.
So, Die Hard, what's one piece of gear you can't live without?
Wow. My Elgato, it's going to be funny. Most people are going to say like the Stream Deck, right? When they do streaming and stuff like that, they're going to say the Stream Deck or their mixer. I'm gonna blow your socks off of this one. I'm gonna say my most useful thing that I use every day when I get on, either be streaming or just hanging out in the Discord, is my Elgato foot paddle. It's just so much easier for me to handle streaming. It makes it on the fly where I can just hit an echo, or change, put voice comms on and off. Like I think the Elgato foot pad it's a little bit expensive. Elgato, y'all out there, y'all capping with that price, but since I bought it, it's helped me out a lot. Stream Deck is followed behind it. I think a lot of streamers, you getting into streaming, you're gonna make this your hobby, you're gonna keep doing it. Stream Deck is definitely up there, but I'm gonna go with the foot pad, man. The foot pad has been working a lot for me. It's worked wonders. It helps me out a lot with my stream.
How many I guess features does that have? Like how many?
Basically you get three pedals at your feet. You can use it for anything. You can use, because the Elgato software, you can use it to open up software. You can use it for voice changing. You can use it for a soundboard. You can use it for what's that? Like when you're playing the game, push to talk. You can use it for. There's a lot of uses out of it. People look at it like, I don't need that. Hey, it works. I made it work. It works for me. I use it all the time.
So you set it up like you would a Stream Deck. You're hitting the pedal and it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You just set up everything to it, and bam, it's good to go.
Okay, so if it's got three pedals, are you stuck with three options, or can you hit two pedals at one time?
You can set it up to where it's switch. Like you could do pages. Like you could push the button and move on to the next page, and you have more options. You can do that. So how is he doing that? He's not even moving his. He's not. Even I see his hands.
I didn't know if it was like a Q indicator because some of the times I was like, Good, I want one.
Using the butcher right now.
Okay, we'll work on it. You need good hand-eye foot coordination right there. So have you ever had a stream go completely off the rails
Of course,
in a good way or a bad way?
in a good way. In a good way. I try to keep nothing with good vibes over here, man. I don't know if most streamers have. I don't think a lot of streamers have. I'm not trying to brag, but I don't think a lot of streamers have felt that. A lot of streams I've been into, I've never seen it. A level 14 hype train. It's something to be reckoned with. When you have a good community like that, that's very supportive, and they like to break you, they like to troll you in good fun, and then just hitting you with a level 4 hype train. Almost brought tears to my damn eyes, bro. To see all these people wanting to, that support the hell out of you and want to see you do good. Yeah, that's just the moment I will never forget. When that stream ended, dude, I had to download that stream because I don't even think that's ever going to happen again. That's something that I want to cherish forever. I don't want Twitch deleting it off the VODs or anything like that. I want to take that with me when I'm not even streaming anymore. When I call it quits and hang it up, I can remember all those people that came through it and did that for me. But yeah, that was like off the rails moment for me when that happened. Because support like that doesn't come around often like that, dude. I cherish that.
You must have been playing a game pretty hardcore. They must have been trying to keep you talking for a long time.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely.
You remember what game you were playing when it happened?
I was trying to get into the game, Goody. Now we haven't even opened the game. It's trying to get into the game, trying to open it. Like sometimes the chat is wild, man. They'll start a hype train, even I'm trying to raid out. They don't want you to end the stream. And then, when you get support like that, it's just wild, man. It's out of this world. Like
you even get people that raid into you after you've raided out.
That was hilarious. I think that was my first encounter with you guys. That's okay. That was hilarious.
Wait a minute. That was good.
Like,
we're gonna raid into somebody new tonight. I'm like, cool, sounds good. And he's like, all right. He's like, he's doing his thing over here. He's like, all right, found somebody. Because that was our third time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was our third time. He's like, I gotta check to make sure he's still on. Okay, cool. Waiting. Okay, he's still on. Send. And we get there. Nothing. Third time in a row that we raided into a dead channel. And Die Hard is the guy that came back. Came back for us.
Yep.
Because I remember this. I look at the chat and I see the chat still going. Like, wait a minute, we raided out already. Why is there more people here? What's going on? I raided out already. We're raiding out again. I'm taking you guys out. We're gonna raid again. We're going. Because I saw you guys. I'm like, guys, I'm sorry. Thank you for the raid, but I'm looking at the chat. I was supposed to end the stream. I didn't. I'm raiding out again. So and that's only ever happened once. One time ever. No one's ever done that. That was hilarious.
It was I guess it was meant to be.
Meant to be.
We did not have any. We didn't even know that you had any good connections with a lot of the other people that we were connected with at that time. It was just by happenstance, and then out of that, finding out you were big friends with Dingle, and that was shortly before his interview. That was it's been an absolute pleasure ever since.
Absolutely.
Some bros.
Yeah, that was wild. I checked. I was like, "Are you still on? We're good." And then we must have started the raid at the exact same time or something.
Be Dingleberry, handsome.
He's the handsome. Shaved all his hair off. Not shaved, but trimmed it. Appreciate you, Twig. Met Die Hard in stream. Friends since. Chicken feet.
You know what, Fire? I see how it is. All right. It was only 3 times, and the third time he came back.
Yep.
Just want to
Hey,
make that.
We haven't done it since.
We were on a streak there for a second, but it's all good. I think we're past that era. So
Twiggy
Tyler,
Flapjacks is a W. Twiggy Flapjacks. Love that dude.
Twiggy is a big W. So that do you prefer solo streaming or do you prefer streaming with others and collab?
Good question. If I had to pick one or the other, I prefer solo. I'm comfortable doing my own thing, but I am open to do collabs with other streamers. You know, depend on the content that they're putting out, because I like to keep it clean. So depending on what what we're doing, what we're playing, and who I'm doing it with. But I like to, if I had a preference, I would prefer to do it solo dolo. But I am open to do collabs.
It's collabs are funny, right?
Mhm.
It's an experience that you cherish, but it's a whole different system.
Absolutely. Agreed.
It's like the first day you moved in, with your old lady, and it just sounded like a good idea at the time. Really messy until you guys catch a groove. And if you don't do it that often, it's hard to catch that groove.
Absolutely.
But it can. You can catch that groove. So, yeah, they completely get you on that.
Agreed.
So what's one game that you'll no, you look like you're about to chomp at a bit over there. What were you-
I was saying, and I feel like it's even different for us, right? Because there's already 2 of us. So then when we collab with someone, it's bringing a third or maybe a 4th person into the mix, and it can get real messy real quick.
You don't ever want to be the third wheel, and it happens frequently with me. I'm sorry, Goody. I'm sorry. No. So I think we've all had bad experiences streaming on Twitch, and some of them are due to the game that you were playing. What's one that you'll never stream again?
Okay. I know Rizen's gonna give me crap for this one, right? Those Souls-like games. The Souls-like games, the Dark Souls, the Demon Souls. I just can't stand them, dude. Like, they put me in a place where I don't like my energy. Stuff like when I watch my good friend the Deagle. I watch Deegs play Call of Duty. I haven't played Call of Duty since Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox 360. That's like what, over 10 years ago? Just listening to that in-game voice chat of what the people are saying, it just annoys the heck out of me. Like, all the trash talking that's going on, I can't stand it. It's cancerous, man. I can't stand it. But those Souls-like games, I have no problem watching my friends play those type of games. I just, when I play a video game, I just like to have fun. I like to be in my space. I don't like playing a game where it's going to anger me. Like, I try to keep it positive all the time. I don't like playing a game where it's going to bring me, start building more grays in my beard and makes me upset. Those type of games, dude. I like this. I want just unavailable. Keep them away from me. So like Call of Duty, those PvP games, and the Souls-like games. I try to stay away from those, dude. Heavy.
before we get to Goody holding his hand, we can make him hold that a lot longer. I asked him to name one game, and he burned the entire Souls, everything in Call of Duty. You went exceptionally above and beyond on that one, sir.
Yeah, I just can't do it with those two.
Medusa, Walkie, what's up?
Let's go.
Medusa wants to know. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Were you playing Elden Ring earlier?
Stop playing what?
Elden Ring? Modded?
We were playing Elden Ring earlier, and the only reason I'm playing Elden Ring, Mr. Chicken is in here. He can contest to this. They found a way to modify the game to play it multiplayer with up to 4 people. If that mod was not, it was co-op. You can play the whole single player game with up to 4 people all at once. If I had to play that game by myself, Goody, unavailable. I would not do it.
No, he's good.
Yeah, no, thank you. Not for me.
You know, right in that same boat, buddy. I played it was the first one. I didn't even make it past the intro.
Wow.
Like, you know what? This one isn't for me. I'm done.
Yeah, unavailable. No. Mm-mm.
And I will let you know too, by the way, if you ever decide to try Call of Duty again, you can completely turn voice chat off now.
Okay. I always see streamers having it on. I don't every streamer card player I see, they always have it on. And I'm just listening to the search and destroy matches and the in-between round. Oh, okay. The in-between chat bourbon between the rounds, and I'm just like, wow.
You can't even. I mean, honestly, it's a risky business because you never know what somebody's going to say, and that's getting transferred to your stream. So that
absolutely. Because
there's like you said, trash. I mean, especially if you go back in the day, before Goody was born, when the trash talk, I want to say, was real.
Yes,
it was probably a lot of people's favorite pastime. Was literally not the game itself, but intermissions, because there was a lot of things being done to a lot of people's parents, and it wasn't elegant at all.
Agreed.
Morby says some of us enjoyed that HF.
Hey,
yeah, the last 2 seconds.
May, welcome in.
What's up, man?
May.
You said that Medusa had a question. Did we answer?
No. Oh, she did. She did. She said, "Oh my God, why didn't you tell me we were going to be out here, Die Hard?"
I thought I said that in the streams. I've been saying it all week. You've been in there. You got the most check-ins on my channel. I thought you heard me. I'm sorry, madam. I'm sorry.
Did you ask a question or was it me? Is it my turn? Is it your turn?
It's your turn,
Is
brother.
it my turn? Yes. All right. What's the strangest interaction you've ever had while being live?
Wow. Strangest interaction while being watched?
Live. Like,
Hey, someone's getting thrown under the bus tonight, baby.
The strangest interaction I've ever had while being watched live. She's not here tonight. She's working. She's not here tonight. She's working. I'm giving this award to Baby Nova. I rated out because I used a 2 PC setup. I rated out to somebody. I forgot to hit stop stream on OBS on the second computer. So while I'm sitting there at my desk watching the person that I rated into, I'm just looking there and I'm looking down on my little monitoring screen. I see Baby Nova just talking to me and saying, "Hey, what you doing, sweetie?" Or "How you doing, honey?" And I'm just like, "Why are you still here? I rated out already. why am I still alive? So watching Nova just sit there watching me for like 10 minutes, that kind of scared the hell out of me. I was just like, how are you talking to me? How do you see me? I forgot to close out OBS. Shout out to Baby Nova Assassin. She caught me on that one. She wanted to be here tonight, but she said she was working. So
Would you like to know more?
No, exactly. Like, no embarrassing stuff. Like you didn't do like the post stream nose pick or.
Oh man, dude, I almost, bro, almost. I was just like this, just watching the stream. I was like one finger away going in that nostril. So it's like, yeah, she didn't catch me on that though. She didn't catch me on that. Unfortunately, no, not at all.
Picking people with the 200.
It's going wild.
Go on.
Thank you so much, chicken people. Thank you.
Drop them out, but let me see them biddies. Gonna take a long look at those Tego biddies. Throwing a lot, but throwing about 50. Come on, let me gander it in biddies.
Chicken people, I'm just gonna say real quick, if you just keep throwing those biddies so you can see his biddies, he does it for a lot cheaper. You just gotta ask. He has no shame. It just whoop, there it is. I had a moment like that, and actually it was I don't know, like my 4th time streaming ever, and I completely forgot to end stream, and I did
Two.
the
Okay.
old. All right, stand up, and I'm over here, just I've been sitting down for 4 hours. I needed to, and I'm just kind of shaking it out, and I come walking back, and I'm watching somebody else, and I am like this for like a good solid 15 minutes, just. And then I see something pop up on Discord. And Mockin had texted me, and he goes, "Hey, bud, you're still live. Just wanted to let you know." And I was like,
Yeah,
"It happens. It happens."
yeah, that's okay. That's the same thing happened to me. I was like, how are you talking to me, Nova? Oh, I'm live. Okay, got it.
I'm glad I didn't do anything embarrassing. And then you try to recap the last 15 minutes. Like, did I do anything? It's a stressful moment.
It is. So, Dad, do you have like a process that you go through to prepare for your streams, or do you kind of just get right into it?
It's a good question, Goody. As soon as I get off of work, 5 p.m. It's on the other side of the house. I don't like to keep the gaming and the work in the same room. Big distraction. As soon as I get off of work on the other side of the house, I grab dinner because I know within 2 hours I got to start a stream. Grab dinner, eat, come on over, turn the big rig on, and figure out what the hell is on the schedule for the evening. What am I playing? What are we getting into? What are we going to try to finish? How many game completions we're at? But it doesn't always work that way because when I hit the live button, I like to give myself 5 minutes to gather whatever I need, water, a drink, a snack, whatever, before I start the stream. But the love on this network, the networking with the people, the beautiful people that I have in my corner, they don't let you prepare like that. It doesn't always work in that favor. As soon as you hit the live button and then the chat just goes off, oh, first, I'm here, and throwing biddies and resubbing right as you have your starting stream scene on. They want you to get out of the scene and get on the camera ASAP. So it doesn't always work that way. You got a hype train going on. I can't sit here for 5 minutes and let the countdown go. I got to turn the camera on now and address this. Like, you didn't even give me 5 minutes to prepare myself. But having people like that, I'm not complaining. I'm blessed to have that, and I appreciate every single one of you that do that. Thank you. But yeah, stuff like that. I like to like try to prepare myself, get everything that I need, have it planned out on what I'm gonna play, how far I'm gonna get into it. But it doesn't always work that way, man. With the people that I have, the community that's I'm a part of, they pretty much hold the stream hostage. I just work at the stream. I don't own the stream. That's basically what it is.
Guys, I just work here.
Just work here.
I think people like the variety of intro music.
I try to, man. I'm like, we're gonna listen to this, like, cause I'm a hip hop head. I listen to '90s hip hop and R&B. So some of the stuff I play, there's a lot of young people in my community. They don't know, they don't listen to the stuff I used to listen to, like the Wu-Tang Clan, the Jay-Z, the Nas, and stuff like that. The Mary J. Blige, Rihanna, Fugees. So when I play that at the start of the stream, it was like, "Oh, what's this? I've never heard this before. This is jamming." I'm liking this. So Mr. Chicken, I'm glad because you could relate with me. You're an older guy just like me, and I like to bring out the '90s hip hop, give it a '90s flavor on the stream before I start it up. When I start that countdown.
Can I ask you how old you are? Or roundabouts?
Sir, I will be 43 come Monday. And people don't believe me. I don't know why.
I don't. Honestly, I don't.
Like, come on, you guys don't.
I figured you had a stressed out job for a while. That's all. That's all I'm thinking.
I thought you were about 19, to be honest.
He's right up there with the high school fucking gym teacher thing, man. So, dude, everything is just check.
That's hilarious.
No, he can't be that because he's saying he works remote. So unless they open that up to remote too, wouldn't surprise me. Oh, Chicken People. Okay, so Chicken People is like kind of right there in the middle between me and you. I still remember the PlayStation. Right. I feel like I know the answer to this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Have you ever raged on stream? Or do you keep it calm, cool, and collect?
No, I never rage on stream. There's been some moments where people say things or do things in the channel that try to get to me, but I try to keep it as professional as possible. Sometimes friends will hit me up on the side in the DM like, "Are you okay?" Right as this happened, and I'm like, "I'm not okay, but I have to keep it professional. I just got to keep going. I'm not gonna let that be point of the stream. That's not gonna be the highlight. No one's gonna catch me getting upset. Like, no, I'm just gonna keep moving forward. Someone says anything crazy, stuff like that, I'm a type of streamer that reads what you say. I like to read it back as you're saying it, as you typed it out. You say anything crazy, I'm just gonna skip right over what you say and just act like I didn't even see it. I'm not gonna acknowledge you. You're not gonna take my thunder in the middle of my stream.
So what qualifies as the crazy or the not welcome here kind of?
Not welcome here. I don't really like it's like, for example, people ask me, "Well, why don't you ban that individual?" I was like, "No, I'm not gonna ban that individual. That person, they get to the point, I'm just gonna keep them there, time them out, whatever. I'm not gonna ban them. That's a viewer. They're helping my numbers. I'll take that statistic. They can sit there, they can watch the commercials, all of that. That's all good. I'm not gonna ban them. I just don't want to take it to that point to ban somebody. I just won't give that person that power over me. I have great mods in there that they'll take care of it at the moment. They usually get to it before I even get to that point till it gets to me. So I'm thankful for that.
Having some good mods makes a big difference. You get a lot to worry about on your own. Especially if you need help. Yep.
what's your favorite part about going live in general? Like just your favorite thing about being live.
Really, my favorite part about going live is escaping from all the problems that goes outside of streaming. I get to get away from it. I get to socialize with other people and hang out with them. Because living in Florida since 2010, I don't have, like I said earlier, I don't have buddies that we can just go bowling with or go shoot pool. Just when I hit that live button and I see all the beautiful faces coming into the chat that I didn't get to speak to the whole day, and just vibing with them, talking about life, talking about positivity, talking about what they've been up to. I'm a person that's big on positivity. Like, you come into my stream and you say you got good news for me, look, I'm gonna stop the stream. Like, let's talk about it. What happened? Did you get a new addition to the family? Did you just get a promotion? Did you just get hired somewhere? Like, I like positivity. When you come into my stream with positive energy, I'm going to put the spotlight on you. So getting away from anything that I'm dealing with life, or my car broke down, or ex-girlfriend's blowing up my phone, she's upset with me, anything like that. When I hit that live button and I get on here and I get to interact with these beautiful people, that gets me out of it. Sometimes I don't even want to hit the live button because I'm dealing with something in life that's bothering me. But when I hit that live button, poof, it's all gone. I'm in a good headspace. I'm having fun.
Just like a switch. And
Just like that.
you think it's tough for some people to do?
I think so. Because there's some people, I'm not gonna mention who, but there's people that get upset, like, okay, your stream crash, or somebody said something in your stream, and then that just throws the whole person off from their stream, and they lose their momentum, they lose their mojo on what they were doing. Like, yeah, the stream crash, start it back up, get back in there and keep doing what you were doing. Don't let that ruin your night. Get back in there, keep doing it. Yeah, you lost your viewers, but they're gonna come back. They're your friends. They follow you, they like you, they'll come back. Don't let that ruin your night. Keep doing what you're doing. So that's the attitude I mainly stick with.
That's really good advice too, because like some people, a lot of people, if they have issues, they kind of just close up for the night. But like sometimes you just gotta roll with those punches, get through them, and then things will get better.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Once that's always said, though, is if you're not having issues, are you really streaming? I hear that all the time, and there's countless issues that can happen on stream, to the stream, to the game, to the chat. Like, it's just everything. There's bound to be issues.
Always.
So this is the part of the show where we bring Fire on to ask you some rapid fire questions.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
It's time for rapid fire with Fire.
What's going on, Diehard?
What's going on, dude?
All right, so I got like 13 rapid fire questions. Off the top of your head, what's your favorite game?
My favorite game is Streets of Rage 2, back from the Sega Genesis.
All right. Favorite snack?
Favorite snack is pizza rolls.
I like it. Favorite drink?
Favorite drink is Diet Pepsi.
Favorite movie?
Favorite movie is Die Hard 1.
Favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show would be Family Matters.
Favorite hobby?
Favorite hobby is DIY PC building.
Favorite ice cream?
Favorite ice cream is butter pecan.
Favorite song?
Favorite song is Careless Whisper, George Michael.
Favorite season.
Favorite season is spring.
Favorite holiday.
Favorite holiday is Christmas.
Favorite scent.
Favorite scent will probably be, it's gonna be weird, syrup.
All right, I can see that. And last question: does pineapple belong on pizza?
Negative.
All right, I'll accept it. All right, I'm gonna go back and play Attic.
There we go. We're back.
So with every question that he asked, it was like, check, check, check. Do you want to be friends?
Oh wow, I was too fast.
Pineapple-
I'm sorry.
Pineapple does not belong on pizza. I firmly agree with you.
Did we just become best friends?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, as a growing up 14 years old, first job ever, ladies and gentlemen, is working at Pizza Hut. Yes, working at Pizza Hut. And when I seen the Hawaiian pizza, and I had to make that during training, pineapple and ham. What is going on here? What are we doing? Who thought this up? Pineapple going in something cold, sweet, succulent as pineapple going in through a hot oven. Unavailable. And pizza's my favorite meal. So I just feel like you messed up the pizza by doing that. That's just my opinion.
Actually, I love pineapple on pizza.
Fuck that leprechaun, man.
So weird question. And this is going to be kind of eerie if you get this. What I'm thinking, if you get this, what I'm thinking, it's right in the head. What did you want to be when you grew up, as a kid?
What I wanted to be when I grew up, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a teacher. And that's messed up because now you're going to go with the high school gym teacher thing. I did want to be a
Good
teacher.
shot. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Gym teacher?
No, science. Science was my favorite subject in school. I always wanted to be a science teacher. Science was always my thing.
We needed some differences there. All right, I'm just saying. Hated science.
Welcome in Malibu.
Trash Panda.
EP.
That's
Oh,
Now the party's started. We got Malibu and Trash. Believe we're good to continue.
I think so.
Yep.
So Die Hard, tell us what a dream setup would be for you.
Man, my man's got foot pedals. I think he's already got it.
I don't know what else I could add to this. I'm happy with what I have. If I could add more,
In it.
if I could add more to it, I don't know, maybe like a big 50-inch screen with just chat above, so that way I don't miss anybody's comments in the chat and piss anybody off. Like, hey, you missed my comment. Look at what I said above. You missed it. You didn't read what I said. And yeah, probably like a big screen just for chat. So that way I don't miss anybody's comments and make them feel like, I acknowledge them and make sure that I did read their comment and responded. But other than that, I think I'm doing pretty good, man. 2 PC setup, mixer soundboard, stream deck, foot pedal, screen just for the mini 10-inch screen for the streaming PC. I think it's not perfect, but it works. It works for me.
In your stream today, you were telling someone that like when someone chats, you get a little like ding in your ear.
Yes, that's one thing. When I first started, Goody. I always had a problem playing the game. I spent a little bit too much time into the game and not paying attention to what people were saying. People would be talking in the chat. You miss what they're saying. Well, oh, this guy doesn't read chat. Good luck with your streaming career, buddy. Like, and they just leave. And I always got upset about that. I was like, dang, I missed that. I got to do better with that. So I was able to find an application for me years ago that it dings my, whenever somebody types something in the chat, whether it be a message, whether it be an emote, I get a ding, like a little doorbell ding in my ear, letting me know somebody just wrote something in the chat. That way, it helps me acknowledge each person that writes something in the chat. It could be annoying to most people, like, dang, a ding for each person that types something? How can you deal with that? I block that out. I just listen to the ding, I look at the screen, I respond to you within 2-3 seconds. So
Just for that.
Yeah, because we're gonna probably have a lot of people asking, which we already do. Morby, Trash Panda.
And we got an ad read, by the way.
We also got an ad read on the ding in your ear while in silence. Science. Okay.
The question was, what's the app? Morby, it's called Chatty. ChatTy. It's called Chatty. I use that.
Do you have to go to like a website for that, or is it an app?
It's gonna take you to what's that name of those freaking sites? When you Google it, it's gonna take you to one of those Safari sites. What's it called? I'll send it to you, Bourbon. I'll send it to you. If you just type chat, GitHub. There we go. Thank you, Goody. It's gonna take you to GitHub, and you're gonna download it through there. It's called Chatty. ChatTy. You could put your own MP3 wave sound, and it'll alert you whenever somebody writes something.
Anybody interested? Threw it in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably going to help out a lot of people, because that's a big struggle with a lot of people. Just because you play games doesn't mean you're good at streaming. You could be the best at games, but horrible at streaming if you don't find that. And I'm just going to roll it back to you. Balance. Kind of seems to be a theme of the night. Balance.
Absolutely.
It'll help you see the bots in chat. Yeah, that too. Yep. Shoot, excuse me. And I forgot. But we do have an ad read cooked up or cooking up. Is it? It's cooking up.
Okay.
What? Oh, gotcha. All right. I'm gonna let you continue.
All right. That card.
So,
like Bourbon was saying, we're staying with all that balance. So how do you balance content creation and family time?
it's a struggle. That's a struggle that I work with, and following a schedule, which I'm trying to do July 2025 next month. Being able to see my nephews, 6-year-old nephews, I want them to know I'm your uncle, and I'm here. Whenever you guys want to do something, you want to go somewhere, go get some ice cream, go to the park. Seeing my parents, it's not cool having your parents come by and visit, and they say, "Hey, did you forget about us?" You have parents too, you know that. So yeah, hearing things like that, even though they hit me with jabs like that, they're joking around out of love, but it's something I'm working on, and I need to do that next month, because I do have actual family that cares about me, and I need to spend time with them as often. Yeah, I've been riding the momentum train, and like, yeah, dude, we just did 150 follows last month. No days off, keep going, but you still got to make time for the people that you love, and they're still here. You still got to make time for them. So it's a struggle for me right now, and I'm working on that. Definitely working on that.
That being said, have you ever faced burnout? And if so, how did you push through it?
Um, Goody, I haven't felt the burnout. I know most streamers have. They take like a week off, a month off, or something like that. I haven't had that yet. I guess because I'm just having too much fun when I go live. I just haven't felt that. There was a time I was going that stream from February all the way to April, nonstop, every day, straightforward. My good friend Walters, he's like, "Sir, you got to take a day off. You got to do something, like, go out on a date or something. Like, do go see your parents. You got to do something." And I'm like, "Yeah, you know what? You're right. I'm gonna work on the schedule. I'm gonna get it planned out, and I'm gonna follow it. If I have it be stream Monday through Friday, I'll stream Monday through Friday and take the weekends off. I gotta follow the schedule. Sometimes I just get caught up and like, dude, why am I taking the day off? I got the momentum in my corner right now. People are coming in. We're getting new followers every week. We're getting exposure that we've been looking for all these years. But that's not an excuse for not going out there, touch grass, seeing your family, spending time with them. And that's a struggle I just been going with so far. But I'm mapping it out. I got the blueprint and I'm gonna follow it starting next month. Whoa, you put that up on the screen. I like that. What did he say? I just missed it. I was just so busy talking. What did Walter say? And you took the day off, met a nice lady, then came back smashing it again. I did. He's right. I did. I spoke to him. He's like, you got to take the day off, sir. Go on a date. If it means going on a dating app and meeting somebody, do it. I was like, you know what? He's got a point. Let me go do that. Took a friend's advice. Not even in the same country. Took a homie's advice. Followed through with it, and I'm glad I listened to him. Walters, we're going on date number 3 next week.
How was it look?
It's cooked.
It's cooked. All right, Die Hard. So something that we do over here is we do ad reads. So it's channel point redemption. People in chat can redeem it. It can be about anything they want, real brands, fake brands, off the wall, whatever. And then we'll make a fake ad for it. If it's real, then we'll, hey, we're not really sponsored. This is just, parody. But then we'll read it. So if you look at private chat, since you're a guest, we got some segments for you on there.
And this ad read is specifically is requested by Malibu, and it's about getting a ding in your ear while in science class.
Talking about the last message that was posted in the private chat?
Scroll up,
Yep. All the way up till it says ad read.
and then you'll see your name with some of them.
Who's the post by? Is it post by you, Bourbon?
Yep, I posted all of them. It says ad read, and all the way down. We're just gonna go tit for tat on there. It starts off with her name, and then what to say.
What's this?
Do you
Get
see-
the stress balls? Is that what you talking about? Or keep scrolling up.
So scroll all the way down and then go up until you see ad read if you're on private chat on the segments off to the right.
Screen is so small. Okay, I think I see it. You'll get a free stress ball shaped like a bell. Is that what I'm reading?
Yep.
Oh, I see it above that.
Yep. Well,
That's
keep
why-
going up.
That's why we're proud to announce. Okay.
So
All
you
right.
keep going up until you see the ad read one, like
Yeah,
just the line.
Yeah, there's a line and it says ad read and then another line. That's the beginning of it.
Think you're under attack.
Yep, that will be your first line right there. Is you think you're under attack.
Got it. I'm sorry, guys. This screen is so
Nope,
small.
Oh, you're good.
All right.
All right, if we're all
so
right.
you want me to do you? All right. I got. Oh, damn. I wish I could make this bigger. You ever been deep in thought? Science class.
Oh. We got to do this all the way down in unison in sequential order.
Yep, see the names at the beginning of them?
So it's gonna be me, Goody, then you. Kind of like that.
Okay. I'll let you do the alerts. Leprechaun. Yada yada yada. Okay. So you want me to read what you said in the calm narrator tone? Is that what you're talking about?
So you're just gonna read where it says your name and then you'll read that segment. So Bourbon's gonna read his, then I'll read mine, and then you'll read yours, and then Bourbon, me, you. has
Got
a
it.
name at the beginning of
Let's go. Okay, I see it now. I see it
All
now.
right.
Jesus,
Okay, cool,
it's so
cool.
tiny.
Locked in. All right. Sorry about that. You ever been deep in thought during science class? I'm talking goggles on, Bunsen burner has been lit, wondering if atoms got feelings too.
When suddenly, ding, right in your ear.
You think you're under attack? I dropped my pencil. The aliens are here and ducked under the lab table like it was D-Day.
Turns out it was just a Chad across the room opening his thermos too fast. But your soul permanently damaged.
Science class used to be fun before the ding. Now every time I hear a microwave beep, I flinch and start freaking out.
Read the whole thing. I didn't see his part. Oh,
You're on. I failed my quiz.
I failed my quiz because I failed my quiz because I answered every question with awe.
That's why we're proud to announce the new support group, Ding Survivors Anonymous, where we gather, discuss trauma, and wear noise-canceling earmuffs made of old gym socks.
You'll get a free stress ball shaped like a bell, access to our weekly ding drill training, and 24/7 emotional support from Mrs. Franklin, who hasn't taught science since 07, but still holds a grudge.
No one should go through this alone. Not you, not your ears, not your future.
Say no to random dings. Say yes to sanity. Join Ding Survivors Anonymous today. Science class may never be safe again, but at least your dignity will be.
Shut up and take my money.
I totally messed that up. I'm sorry, guys.
No,
Oh,
no,
you're
no,
good.
you love it. It's great.
We
It's
just
great.
threw you into it.
Honestly, halfway through, I was like, deja vu. Yep. Been here. And it's amazing. I love the deja vu feelings. I absolutely do. Appreciate you, Malibu, for those channel redemptions and the ad read. Really got to
Put
warn
me in
every
the
single
hot
guest
seat.
because you never know when it's going to get redeemed.
True.
You know that we're adding it to the checklist. We got to. Back to it. No cap. What's your proudest stream moment ever?
Okay. My proudest stream moment was back in February of this year when I covered some heavy points on my channel. People are gonna remember this one. It was a moment I was talking about networking, friendships, and toxicity. Where I brought everybody who's ever been wronged or felt like they've been out of place or felt like they're not welcome or have been going through depression, anxiety, and they all came in that stream, and I opened up a platform for them, so a place where they can voice their opinions and speak on their experiences and what they've been through, or have they ever been done wrong, what they've been through. That was like opening the gate and allowing me to meet all these beautiful people, getting to know them. Back, it was like right in the middle of February, right after Valentine's Day. And I spoke on some topics that needed to be talked about. I put myself out there to cover these topics that nobody else didn't want to talk about and out in the open on the platform. So if you ever felt like you've been done wrong, or you're not part of this Discord and you don't want to be in any Discord wars, and somebody's done you wrong and stuff like that, like I gave them a voice that they can talk about it right here on this channel. And a lot of the people from the Pizza Party, Bullet Fam, Hype Fam, all these Discords came in together for that one night, that 1 hour, to talk about networking, how it works, what you could benefit from it. And, it's okay. Not everybody's going to get along, but we're all in here to support one another. It's one stream that I hang on to dearest to me, because we covered a lot of topics that night, and I got to know a lot of people on that same night.
In your opinion, do you think do you think people should do that a little bit more often?
Think so, because you don't know what people are going through. You don't know what they're battling on the inside. You don't know what they're going through. I think so.
A lot of people like to try to keep a positive energy stream.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing going wrong. Like everybody's happy, but that's not always the case.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry I missed
Absolutely.
that. I don't quite remember that. But yeah, that would have been a good one to go to.
Absolutely.
Thank you for the kind words, Malibu. Thank you, Walking. You guys rock.
With that being said, Die Hard, if Twitch made you pick a theme song for your brand, what would it be?
Dude, we're going with Eye of the Tiger.
There we go.
I didn't see that one coming. I'm not going to lie. I did not see that one coming.
It gets the blood flowing. Come on now. Gets me amped. It gets you pumped.
Ooh, with the crazy redeems tonight.
Remove the glasses.
Oh,
Sure.
Okay, hold on. Oh. There it is. I haven't had these glasses off all day, so pardon me for just 2 seconds. Appreciate you, Malibu. And Ghost wants Annie, which
can't do it tonight. I'm sorry.
he's gonna owe you one,
Give
buddy.
your hats off though.
We'll give you hats up.
Hats off too. Wow. Okay.
Yes, sir.
They get crazy. They get crazy to take the hats off. I don't think I've ever seen you without a hat.
Nah, I really don't do streams without a hat. Either I'm supporting one of the homies from their merch store and wearing their merchandise and supporting like that's one thing I want probably want to cover like
Absolutely. Growing up. Hey, it's coming back, baby.
try to support my friends the best as I can. I can't sub to everybody, right? So what I try to do is I try to help out my fellow streamers, my fellow friends, fellow teammates, and support them as much as I can on my stream. I'll try to like go in their merch store, like, hey, you got a merch store? You got hats? I'm a big fan of hats, and I'll try to go in there and support some of these friends. Like, I'll go in there with the Kitty Wub Dubs hat, or I'll go in there with a chicken lady. You know what I mean? You guys already got me with the Unholy Divinity team hat. Shout out to you guys for doing that on the artwork. Or my brother from another mother, my boy Walters, always promoting Bruv, always calling him Bruv because he's like a brother from another mother to me. Like she was in the stream earlier tonight, Persnickety, you know, and this guy, love him to death. Like the Daddy Deagle, love you Deagle. No, you're not here tonight, but I try to support my friends as best as I can, you know, because this is their passion. This is what they love doing. They're streamers. Support your friends.
That's awesome. What's your favorite fit of hat?
For streaming, I love wearing snapbacks. But if I'm going out and about in public, I always wear fitted. I always wear a fitted hat.
You have like specific brand?
Specific brand, new era. New era. I usually wear like baseball hats.
Isn't New Era actually the MLB's official hat?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That is a slick hat.
A lot of baseball hats that I wear. Mm-hmm.
Really? I was just curious. Haroon, welcome in, buddy. I don't know.
Let's go.
I went partial Irish there. I don't know why.
Kind of just happened now.
Yeah, it's
He needs a 44th hat now. Make it happen. Let's go. Let's go.
That's all our merch. More important.
What keeps you motivated or calm, cool, collect when the stream isn't going as planned?
Keeps me motivated when it's not going as planned. Keeps me motivated is knowing that I can keep going, keep pushing forward, because this is my channel. Nobody's gonna take that from me. I built this. I worked on this. I networked my butt off. I built these connections with these people that support me. I built this house, and nobody's gonna take that from me. I'm gonna keep working and keep grinding. Like I said, nobody's gonna take my thunder from me. I'm not for everybody, and that's okay. That's fine. You know, you're not gonna be for everyone. You're not everybody's cup of tea. You know what I mean? Not everybody's flavor, and that's fine. But the ones that do come by consistently, repeatedly, every day, every week, they keep me motivated to keep doing what I'm doing.
So I just had a flash in my head of I know it's the same high school gym teacher just walking up into this dodgeball court to the
Here we go to high school gym.
whipping this dodgeball at the bully who's just peppering little kids, and he's like, "This is my house." All right. How many more times this high school thing's gonna pop up? It's happening. I see it.
It's a theme for tonight.
It is. Next question. Do you have any aspirations to become a high school gym teacher?
Wow. No, sir.
Damn.
No, no, sir. No.
All right. Who else would think he was like the sickest high school gym teacher? Yeah, slash like football, basketball coach. I mean, track if you're into it, possibly, but I do see you as like high school or football, basketball.
Coach, nah, not me, man. I'm too much of a nerd for that, for the the sports and stuff like that. No, sir. Mm-mm.
I think it's all about attitude and how you go in there with your mindset, honestly. Because
Agree.
drills, like you can learn drills, you can learn technique. That ethic, you can't really. It's hard to teach in somebody that's grown good ethics.
Mhm.
That's something that comes up through childhood. That's years of learning. You can't. It's hard to just swap. You can, but it's difficult.
You have a sports question. I know you said you're too much of a nerd for sports and stuff, but I do know you've been a Pacers fan since you were a teenager.
Yes, basketball. Go ahead.
How much crap have you been given in your life for being from New York and being an Indiana Pacers fan?
Okay, let me tell you something, Goody. Growing up as a New York Knicks fan in Brooklyn, New York, you dealt with so much broken hearts, so much struggle that you've had to deal with for so long. Watching Patrick Ewing miss the game-winning layup to succeed in the playoffs, and you just got to call a break. You got to call it end. You got to stop it. You're like, you know what? This is not the team that's going to do it. It's not meant to be. You got to find another team. You can't keep going through all this depressing moments in basketball. So the team that always beat the Knicks, and they just beat the Knicks again. I just fell in love with the Pacers. Growing up as a Reggie Miller fan, and most people that go around when they play basketball on the court, they say Jordan or Kobe. I was always just big into Reggie Miller shooting a 3-pointer and stuff like that. So Pacers has always been my team since 2001. I just always been a Pacers fan. Yeah, I get that evil look at me when I'm at the gas station and pumping gas, like in New York pumping gas, and you're wearing a Pacers hat. Like, the nerve of this guy. Where does he think he is? I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, dude, it's just a sports team. It's not that serious. You know what I mean? You have a good day. I just love my team. I love my Pacers. They always make me happy when I watch them play. So yeah, I'm sorry, go ahead.
You a Melo fan at all when he was playing for the Knicks?
No. I stopped being a Knicks fan back in 94, 95, Goody. Like when the Patrick Ewing, John Starks, Charles Oakley days, like that's when I was a Knicks fan. But then when that was coming to an end, I was just like, yo, you know what? This orange and blue ain't kicking it. This is not it. This is not it. So I went from orange and blue to blue and yellow. And Pacers has been my team ever since. But Carmelo Anthony, couldn't stand him. He gave my team some fights. Gave my team some fights. Oh, what's up, Demon?
High school. Not me trying to do really quick math that I can't do right now.
In 01? I'm older than you, Chef. Wow. I graduated high school a year before you.
Math out. Appreciate you. That hard?
Good time, boy. Yeah.
What's a lesson that you learned the hard way?
Lesson I learned the hard way. Wow. This is something just recent, honestly. It's a good question. I've never had to dealt with um I've never been in a situation where you had to deal with somebody not being happy for you for the success and all the hard work that you put in. Um, as I thought, I never thought like even as an adult, there could be someone that you consider a friend, a brother, a sister, and they could be waiting on your downfall and wishing you not well on what you've been working on, what you've been trying to build, what you've been grinding for, and not be happy for you. Or just jealousy. I just never thought I would experience that in the age that I am now. That gave me a reality check that someone can act like they're happy for you when they're really not. Or how come he gets rated all the time? Or how come he gets all the hype trains? How come his chat is always moving? How come his name is brought up in other streams? I just never thought I never experienced that. I never thought that my little success, I think it is to me, could mean so much dislike coming from another person that you consider to be pretty much family. So in dealing with that situation is just like, yeah, you know what? Just cut it out, move forward, and you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. I'm gonna keep doing what I gotta do. I wish you the best. I hold no malice towards you. I'm gonna keep doing what I gotta do. Good luck.
It's got to be hard to kind of sever that connection,
Mhm.
especially depending on how close that person is to you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, this platform is made of all types of people, from all types of ages, backgrounds, everything. So it's bound to happen. It's essentially what I call can be quote unquote the drama.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of like being in high school all over again. It's how you bounce back from that. That what makes you you. And what you just described is probably the cleanest way that I've ever heard anybody explain it. How to react to that problem. Simply just removing yourself from the situation.
Absolutely.
That deserves a dedude. I'm just saying. Because like that I think a lot of people deal with that. And they struggle with that. And some people get too attached to a specific person, situation, and they let that hang over their heads for quite too long of a time.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Dropping knowledge out here, guys.
So, do you believe in setting goals based on numbers or impact?
Question, Goody.
Yes, sir.
I try to keep it 50-50. I don't want to. I'm trying to stop myself from saying both. Yeah, the numbers are nice, but the impact. I would say I'm gonna go with the impact because the impact of building upon what you built with these people. I talk to these people almost every single day, Goody. I talk to them more than my own actual family. I consider some of these people as family. I spend so much time with them in their streams, or they come in my streams and hang out with me. building the friendships, hanging out with everybody. Like, I don't know. For example, when I got brought on and I was offered to join the Unholy Divinity stream team, I made it when I joined the team, I made it my thing to go through that list of all the streamers that's part of that team, to go into their channel and introduce myself and get to know them and try to build connections with them. So I think the impact way surpasses the numbers. The numbers are nice, but having that impactful experience, that stamp, that people will remember you and people will, always keep being around, I think that's the more harder punch.
In my opinion, I feel like impact lasts longer as well, right?
Exactly. 'Cause like when people come into the stream and you address them by name, or you go, hey, I don't know, Double Demon, that was a nice PC build that you did the other day. I like DIY streams. That was pretty cool. Hey, K-Pig, did you finish that game yet? I saw you was on the last part. People, impact. They like that you remembered them and you had that conversation with them. Impact.
But with that being said, what would you say community means to you as a streamer and creator?
Without a community, I wouldn't be able to do half the things I do. I'd just be a guy in front of my camera playing a video game, talking to myself without a community. So having a community surpasses all of that and helps me become the streamer that I always dreamt to be. So I think that having a community, very big. Probably the number one go-to is to have that. Build the connections with people. For anybody that's just getting into streaming, you're not affiliate yet, you just got on a platform, you haven't even had your first stream yet, my advice would be go into these people's streams, go into these communities, either to be the Pizza Party, Bullet Fam, whatever the community that you choose to be in. Get to know these people, build bonds, build friendships, get connections, then start your streams. I can almost promise you that you'll get that support back that you've given. That'll come back to you twofold.
So you wanted to be a teacher
You see this?
back in the day. I'm just saying, you wanted to be a teacher.
Absolutely.
You want to drop some, like, I'm not gonna say golden rules, but some golden rules to streaming.
I'm not going to say golden rules, but some golden rules.
Do you want to help out some people that may be struggling and teach a little bit about streaming, kind of from start to mid?
Absolutely.
Yeah, drop some knowledge on us, bud.
Absolutely. Like I'm telling you, get in there, start networking, meeting these people, get to know them, call them by name if you have to. Make them remember you being in their stream, you having a conversation with them. Create experiences, create memories. And when you're ready to get your channel off the ground, you're ready to get your name out there, try to get your exposure, they already know who you are. They already know who you are. When they see you getting rated, when they see you getting rated into and stuff like that, and they see you that you having a hype train, or they see that there's 20 people in there. Well, I'm gonna go in there. What's going on? They got 20 people in that stream. What's going on in there? They want to look over the fence to see what's going on in your yard, and they want to join in there. So start building, start networking. Very important that you do that. When I say network, I don't mean go on a stream and say, hi, got you tabbed up and hit your check-in. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about going in there. I don't care if they're playing Roblox, they're playing Minecraft. It's not the most entertaining game to watch, whatever. Go in there and just build a connection, bond with them, make yourself memorable.
While we're on that, do you would you say you would agree with this comment? How about that? Lurkers come after the connection building. So, as in, you're wanting to support, build that connection first, and then lurk at a later date. Like after you build that connection, you've talked to them, you've learned more about them, and you still want to support that streamer lurking afterwards. I don't know if I'm getting it out there right.
No, I think I get. I think I get this. Guess what you're saying. Like a lot of my favorite streamers, they stream the same time as me. There's no way in heck I can support being there, chatting it up, and being, participating in their channel while they're live, while I'm actually doing my thing as well. More than likely, I don't do long streams. I do 2-3 hours. That's my limit. I try to do my stream, raid out to some of these dope people, these dope streamers. Once I do that, I go on my list. I see who's online. I go in there and I go hang out with them, chop it up with them, kick it for an hour and hang out with them. You can't do that with every stream. There's only so much time in the day, but with the time that you do have available, go in there and let them know, like, hey, I got you up. I'm doing laundry, but I'm listening. I'm here. I'm cooking dinner, but I'm listening. I'm here. Try to support your friends on their goals. I don't have a thing against lurking. We all lurk. We all do it. But every once in a while, it's just good to go in there and just talk with your friend. Talk with your friends.
Everybody has different schedules and different lives. And I'm not going to say anything bad about anything lurking, because there's a lot of people out there that's still putting forth the effort. And you never know if it's because that's what their schedule permits, or if that's their energy that they're willing to give. I don't think you'll truly ever know. But there's a lot of equations that go into this.
Yes.
Lurkers are the backbone of Twitch. I think everybody can kind of agree upon that. Like it's a big thing. I didn't know what your standpoint was on the whole lurking slash the connection building. I feel like personally, and this is just my personal opinion, it's hard for me to lurk in somebody's channel that I haven't built a connection with before.
Absolutely.
At least establish something.
Absolutely. Like example, I'm an evening primetime streamer. Good friend of mine's, they come in at night. You got the Medusas who comes in at midnight after dark. I can, hey, I'll pre-tab it, leave it up as I go to bed. Or sometimes I go in and like, hey, how you doing? Small conversation. All right, Medusa, I'm going to bed. Got you tabbed up. Enjoy the rest of your stream. I'll catch you on the next one. Like, you got guys like Walters, 5 hours ahead of me, UK time zone, BST, who comes in midnight, his time, 7 p.m. my time. He comes support me, chop it up with me. Whether it be for 5 minutes or an hour, he still comes in and make that attempt to say, I'm here for you, brother. And I appreciate that. I agree with you. Lurkers are the backbone of the platform. I don't have a dislike for them or anything like that, but what I'm saying is still communicate with your friends. Let them know that you're here. Whether it be high, by, lurking and working, whatever. Is what I'm saying. Was what I'm trying to say.
make some effort.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
There's always a little bit of time, right?
Exactly.
Walt, and yeah, I'm gonna agree with Chef there and you. Walters is a fucking beast. Like that is the 5 hours ahead of time kind of scenario. Like, I'll give him credit right there.
Mhm.
For been a couple times he's popped in to our stream at 11 o'clock at night, and it's like, dude, what are you doing right now? Go to sleep.
Yeah.
But appreciate you all.
To again,
All the
Walter's a
same.
cheater.
He's a cheater.
Varun, my friend, that is absolutely true. We did have that conversation. We talked about this. We had a headset about an hour just talking about, just two grown men just talking about tech. And yeah, I went in there. I went in his stream. Never been in his stream before. Seen that he's part of the community. Seen he's part of the stream team. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to get to know this person. I'm going in there. I'm going to spend some time with them. I'm going to find out who they are, what they're about, and hopefully get a connection out of this. But yeah, W, Harun. I'm glad you remember that, dude.
So now is the part of the show where we bring up guest questions. So if you guys have anything, start dropping it in
Oh,
chat
boy.
for Die Hard.
We actually have one already primed
That's
up.
that's scary. Okay, let's go.
So we do have, like I said, we do have one primed up. Everybody get your questions rolling out. Don't worry. We're not going to miss them. We're going to tag them, and we're going to bring them back up. All right. So if you have any questions for Die Hard, let them fly. First one, though, actually, hold on. Let me double check here. Make sure it wasn't scanned up above. We answered those a little bit more. All right. There we go. So Chef did ask a question. So how does one network properly if they're busy working and all they do is throw emotes or give a brief generic message?
How does one network properly if they are busy working and they do not? They could do is throw emotes.
Throw emotes or give a brief generic message. So when the time's tight and there's a lot of priorities other than networking, but they still want it to happen.
I think
What's
you
your
answered. I think Chef answered his own question right here. For what I'm about to say, because Chef comes in with a message already telling me, "I'm here, brother. I'm supporting you. I got to get ready for dinner service. I'm cooking up, or I'm busy with the wife and taking care of business with the kids. But I'm here for you. See you when I get back, or if I don't, enjoy the rest of your evening." Coming in with little things like that small little paragraph, that I don't know about other people, that means a lot to me. I'm like, you took the time out of your day, out of work. You step aside from work, you step aside from your family to come in and hit me with that message. That's more than enough for me. You don't need to be in here for an hour watching me try to play a video game or going through the craziness that's going on in the live stream. You already planted the seeds in this stream on what you just said. And I appreciate you for taking the time for doing that.
So do you think other streamers would also appreciate that, even though they don't necessarily acknowledge it as you do?
I think they would, because it's like, hey, this person didn't have to do this. There's so many other streamers that they can go to, but they took the time and the effort to come in to let you know, I'm here for you, but I'm busy at the moment. I'm not available to talk, but I'm here, and I'm just letting you know this is what's going on. Maybe when I'm done with what I'm doing, I'll come back and I'll chop it up if you're still live. And that means a lot to me. I appreciate that. That works for me. Coming in the stream and just putting lurk and then just hitting the channel redemption. I feel like that's just like I don't know. It just feels weird to me. I feel like it's a transaction. Like you're just coming in, you punch your ticket. I'm here. See you when I see you. Like when Chef does that, I appreciate that. I'll take that any day.
So,
Since you get hated.
Hell
Oh,
no,
yes.
I get hated on.
Oh, really? Damn. I'm sorry, brother.
So, Chef, if I can say something, I'm gonna boil it down to, I guess at this point, kind of read the room, read who you're saying it to. Some people might very much appreciate that extra time. Oh, sorry, that extra time that you spent to put it out there. I know I do. Die Hard confirmed that he does. Goody does as well. Depending on who you're watching or who you're visiting, they might not appreciate it at that point. Just learn from it and still support, as long as it's benefiting you and them. If it doesn't, if they don't want it, then they don't want it. If they don't appreciate it, then you find yourself spending somewhere else, somebody that will. Go where you appreciate it.
Absolutely. Just like what Medusa said in the chat, I appreciate folks like Medusa, folks like Chef Mega. They come in the stream, they're busy. They're handling their business. But hey, buddy, I'm here for you. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Malibu said, so you were planning on becoming a PE/science teacher streamer. When is this happening?
Gym, wow, the gym and science, double duty.
I mean,
Malibu, really?
You just gotta find a Class D school.
Jesus Christ. No, Malibu, it's not happening. It's too late for that. Mm-mm.
It's never too late, Die Hard.
It's never too late.
I feel like you're the type of person, the gym teacher, that would tell me in high school, it's never too late. We'll let that.
It's not like, yeah. I like the sound of that. Love you too, Malibu.
This is from Twiggy.
Okay, Mr. Flapjacks.
Yep, Mr. Flapjack. I like that. We're gonna have to change that up. Mr. Flapjacks asked, Daya, how did you become the badass you are?
Twiggy, I think I don't consider myself a badass, but if you think I am, I think by being respectful from one another to all my peers. Even if they say something that you don't like, just always keep it respectful. Supporting one another and keep it out of balance, keep it professional. So I think that's where I'm at.
Goes from Rome. Rome says, how do you not lose motivation when you stream for 3+ hours and not really have any engagement? The most engagement would be an emote and people follow to get the check in and dip out.
How do you lose motivation when you stream for 3+ hours and not really have any engagement? The most engagement would.
How do you not lose?
Oh, how do you not lose motivation? It could hurt, Rome. Rome, let me answer this the best way that I can. Rome, I'm coming from a era where there was no Twitch, Discord. There was no Discord. There was no Twitch support groups. There was no Pizza Party. There was no Bullet Fam. It was just you go out there, you turn on your camera, and you try to entertain the most people you can. And when they come into your stream, you try to keep them there and be the most entertaining person that you can be. I never stopped that. Yeah, the Twitch, Discord, community support groups, they helped me. But as a person who's been streaming since 2013, I never let that stop me. You're talking to a guy that used to stream to 3 of his friends, 3 viewers on a regular day. Now I'm streaming to like 30 people on an average night. Consistency. keep doing what you're doing. Let them know that you're gonna people that are coming in, keep them to keep coming in. And when they see that you're growing, you're doing what you're doing, people are gonna look from the outside in. They're gonna look over the fence like, dang, he used to only have 3 people in, and now he's got, he's starting to get like 10. What's going on over there? Let me go over there and see what the heck is going on. So just keep doing what you're doing. Keep the consistency. Don't let the numbers game play minds, play tricks on you. Just keep doing what you're doing. It's not going to happen overnight. And that's why I keep talking a lot about networking. Me and Walters, we talk about networking all the time and how important it is. It's the best way I can answer that, Room.
I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
You guys are funny as heck, bro.
Malibu wants to know, how does your fam feel about you being a streamer?
They don't get it, Malibu. They don't understand it. My brother, on the other hand, he's a big supporter of me. He comes in and he checks me out. He's even sent links to my stream to my parents, and my parents just don't get it. They don't understand what's going on. It's like, people are watching you. Why? So
Why?
They just don't understand it. They don't get what's going on. So they're watching you to play video game, or they're watching you to talk. I was a little bit of both, Mom. They just don't. I don't know. Like, I'm coming from, my parents are not from here. They're from Haiti. Growing up with Haitian parents, they don't get the gist of that. And trying to explain it to them is just like, you know what? They just won't get it, and that's okay. That's okay.
Parents can be honest. Yeah, they're those. Pull back to Chef Mecca here. He says slow build is best. It keeps out fakes, keeps out a lot of bull crap.
Right. Absolutely, I agree with Mega. I totally agree with that. Hate to bring this up. There was a person that told me one time, good luck on, when I was asked to, I was put in a situation where I was forced in an ultimatum to make a choice. This goes back to the stream that I was talking about in February, the motivational stream. This individual gave me an ultimatum to make a choice, and I chose to stand up for myself and said, no, I'm not going to do that. That's against who I am, and you're not going to force me to do something I don't want to do. And I was removed from the community, and the going away message that he sent to me was, good luck on your streaming career. You end up going back to streaming to 3 people, you, your boys, and you and your friends, and good luck on that. When he told me that, yeah, that's a quick jab to the gut. He gave me a punch. I didn't respond back to him. I didn't get back into an argument with him. I took that as, I'm gonna prove you wrong. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna network. I'm gonna bust my butt. I'm gonna vibe out with these people, and I'm gonna build upon these connections, and I'm gonna get my numbers up. You're not gonna stop me. You're not gonna take that from me. So, I just don't let somebody say something and steer me in a direction that I don't think I can do it. You're not gonna put doubt in my head that I can't do this. So Mega, I don't let nobody pursue me or sway me to thinking that I can't do it. I think I'm doing pretty fine, and I'm happy about my accomplishments. Still lost. We're
Freaking love you, die hard. Best way to prove the naysayers is to be successful.
Thank you, Malibu. Appreciate the kind words.
Good. No good.
I know we are out of time,
Well,
so we do have one more question, and
Sure.
we do have an outro.
technically, two more questions.
Okay, two.
Okay,
Yeah.
shoot.
All right, go ahead, Bourbon.
I got one question before he asks his last question. You know, good. Calm down. Anyway,
You know, he said 11. It's 11:02.
I know.
It's okay, guys. It's okay.
Is there anything specific that you would like to get out tonight to all these beautiful people? Any specific messages or announcements or anything like that of the sorts before I let him ask the final question?
Yeah, sure. Guys, it goes back to what Rome said earlier tonight. When I come into you guys' stream and I'm doing my supports, like, it doesn't matter what the heck you're playing. I don't care. You're playing Fortnite every day, Call of Duty, Roblox. I'm coming to your channel to build a connection with you, to vibe with you, to get to know you. Hopefully make a friendship out of it. Shouldn't be treated like some kind of a transaction. Like, I come into your stream, you come into my stream. Like, no, it shouldn't be like that. It's us supporting one another and building up each other, hyping each other up on our goals, on a platform where we get to display our hobbies. So when I come into your stream, if I haven't been in your stream yet, and when I do come to your stream, I'm coming to your stream to vibe with you, to get to know who you are, what you're about, what you're into, build a connection. Networking. It's all about networking.
Anything upcoming, buddy? Got any big plans, big events, or anything like that?
Well, I spoke to my good buddy again, and keep mentioning this guy like third time, fourth time on the stream. My good buddy Walters, he talked me into doing a 10-hour birthday stream, dude. And I said yes. I can't.
Go.
So Monday, June 23rd, Arise and Shine. I'll be doing a stream and playing community games to everybody and vibing out. I don't know if I can pull a 10-hour stream out of this body. I don't know if I could do it, but if I pass out in the stream, I pass out in the stream. So let's rock out. We're gonna rock out Monday morning
With a birthday stream.
with a birthday stream. Yes.
Y'all hear that right? Y'all hear that right? We got birthday boy coming up. Come on.
Appreciate it, guys.
Happy pre-birthday. I am going to
You
do
do.
everything I can to catch that stream. Now, it sounds like you're
Appreciate
going
it.
for quite a decent time, so I should be.
Won't make clips of you passed out at all. Jesus.
No, Malibu lies. She's lying. She is straight up lying. She took a clip of me yawning the other day, and it was unacceptable.
Wow.
Yeah. Talking about throwing somebody under the bus. Take a clip of somebody that yawns on your stream. That
Malibu,
happy
thank
early
you.
birthday.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Chat will do that. They will get that content on you, dude. Telling you, Lee.
Dude, don't yawn. Not like I was planning it, okay? I'm sorry. I didn't even know I did it. I was about to fight you in legal court on it until you like literally showed me it. And I was like, oh damn, I did.
Be your own friends.
All right, one last message before we go to the ask question. From Chef Mega, Chef Love Diet. Bo.
Love you too, Chef.
All right, Goody, go ahead. Fire away, baby.
Our final question for tonight, before our outro that is prepared for you, where would you like to send this amazing community that came out to support you tonight?
Choose the raid. Wow. Jeez. Wow, there's a lot of dope streamers out there, man. Oh my goodness. I'm over here looking at the pizza party list, bro. And there's a lot of dope streamers. But I can only pick one, right? So I'm gonna go with
I mean, technically, you could pick two. I mean, you did that the other time too, right?
I'm gonna go with this young man. I've been rocking with him for the past year. Always happy, keep positive vibes. He's new in the pizza party communities. I'm trying to get his name out there. He was in the stream tonight, actually. I'm gonna go with Tech the God. TECHTHAGOD.
And final question: is he for sure live?
Say that again.
Is he for sure live?
Let me double check. Because I'm looking at the list. Maybe the pizza party list didn't. Let me double check.
I'm just saying, it would be by happenstance that the fourth time that we've done this would be when you chose
there.
the raid.
He's there. He's there. I got him up on the other monitor.
Okay,
He's there. He's live.
gotta do our due diligence. You know what I'm saying? You got it, buddy, or no?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Die Hard. We are super, super, super grateful for you coming on the show tonight. It was an absolute blast.
Thanks for having me, man. I watched so many episodes. It's like, you know what? I need to get up on there. But yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
I hope it was, everything you were expecting.
Yes, it was. It was fun. I enjoyed myself.
Not nervous
Thank
at
you.
all.
A little bit in the beginning when I was in the waiting room and I'm watching YouTube videos. I'm like, ooh, it's kind of ice. It's kind of icy in here. But yeah, once I got on the camera, I was all good. Appreciate it, guys.
Yes, sir.
All right, we got a little something picked up for you.
Peace out, guys.
Love you guys.
Stream was tight, waiting out smooth, said goodnight, clicked the button, lean back chillin', didn't know the camera still was willing, chat done dipped, he thought it was clear, took off the headset, cracked the beer, started talking wild like it was a Zoom call, then Baby Nova's voice bounced off the wall. Die hard, you still live. Eyes got wide, man almost cried, back in his chair like damn I'm fried, Twitch still rolling, chat still scrolling, Die Hard's face straight up swollen. Oh, Die Hard, you forgot to win the show. Baby Nova's voice came soft and low. You still on, you still live, you didn't know. Caught in 4K, baby put on a show. Talking about snacks, wearing no pants. Had a little jiggy moment, did a weird dance. Said, man, that streamer was lit though. Nova said, boy, you still on the intro. Heart skip beats, he reached for the mouse, but knocked over juice all over the house. Now the clip's viral, Twitch chat roaring. Die Hard caught lacking early in the morning. Baby, close the stream. Oh, baby, close the stream. You left your mic on and your camera cracked the dream. Twitch be watching even when you don't know. Die, baby, that's your late night show. Still on Die Hard, you forgot to say goodbye. Baby Nova tried to save you looking fly. Now chat got received.